Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your March Pisces season reading. I'm starting with my Spirit Junkie deck because I am just starting with this deck for everyone today. I really feel called to begin with a spiritual message, even though normally I end with one. We're going to start with one today. So, Sagittarius, what is Spirit's message to you in the month of March? I don't know why, but they keep saying on the nose, like it's on the nose, and they showed me an actual nose. So I'm like, that means nothing to me, but if for some reason that resonates, hopefully it does. It also kind of reminds me of like when people say it's on the nose, it's almost like they're referring to the fact that like they know that something's really obvious and easy to detect or see, but like for some reason you just can't, like you just can't, even though you know it's right there. It's almost like when you forget what you were gonna say, but you were just there, you just like had that internal conversation of what you were gonna say, but the words didn't quite come out yet. I don't know why, Sag, but I'm really feeling that with you. Now, some people got like a lot of cards, but we're just going to go ahead and give you them all today. There are 5 cards for Sagittarius. So the first one, it's a ladder, and it's very unclear where it starts and ends. It says, I celebrate my progress, awareness, not perfection is the goal. So I mean, I'm getting this message a lot for like the other signs. I know Virgo and Leo had this message, but Sagittarius, you know, the point of life isn't to be perfect. It's not to be on top. It's not to be at the end of the ladder, because there really is no end to the ladder. And also, if you go really far in life, you have an even higher like fall, if that makes sense. Like there's more to lose, so to speak. So I just feel like it's asking you to celebrate where you are right now and not get caught up in like the illusion of success. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Yep, Sagittarius, I feel like you're really good at like voicing your opinions and like being authentic with folks that you're talking to. But it's more of like what you feel internally that can like be harmful to your mind, thinking little of yourself or that others think little of you. It's saying, why don't you just choose to let that go and just be free, be yourself, you know? And then my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. So Sag, if you're looking for your purpose in life, if you're confused on the career ladder, it's asking you to serve, like you're a teacher. And I feel like Sagittarius completely fits that description, because Sages make really good professors, mentors, teachers, coaches. They're very good at like explaining things and being philosophical. So I really do feel like there is that path for you being in service to other people. And a lot of signs got these 2 cards. So my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. So you do need to feel inspired in order to be productive. It can't just come from a place where you don't like really care. You have to really care. You have to be inspired. So it's probably difficult for you sometimes because you don't feel inspired in every waking moment, but that's okay. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. So be yourself, own it. Don't be afraid of yourself. Allow yourself to shine. I feel like Pisces season in general was kind of giving that blanket description to like all the signs, is to step into who you are and not what you think you should be. And I feel like every sign regardless needed to hear that, because it's just coming out for everybody today. Now Sag, I do want to know like what chakras you are being called to heal in March, and you got the heart chakra card on wisdom. So I do believe that you've learned a lot from your relationships, from the things you're passionate about, from school, even from life, love, you name it, even your talents. But you hold a lot of wisdom from these situations. You're able to give really good advice. You are able to coach and mentor people. You are wise for your age. You're like an old soul. You are someone who likes to travel, right? So this part of yourself wants to be embraced. It's talking about your purpose in life. Now, on the bottom of the deck, you did get the third eye chakra, which is purple. This is the recovery card. It's saying, because like the legend behind this story is that you feel like you need a key to unlock a door, but this door doesn't have any locks. And I'll just let you sit with that for a minute. This door that you think you need a key for has no locks. It has no tricks up its sleeve. It's not secretly going to hurt you or let you down, because Sag, sometimes you can get in your mind too much and not trust people. There is recovery on the other side for you in your life. You are not limited by anything that happened in the past. You can choose to be new and to start over, to recover from your life. And the doors that closed on you, some of them closed with a lock. Some of them require keys in which you do not bestow. But the doors that are meant for you in this life, they will open easily if you're brave enough to walk through them, and you don't need a key to get in. So I hope that, it's very like wise and storytelling, but I feel like you could really make do with that information. So Sag, let's move into your dreams. What's going on when you're sleeping at night? I personally have been having a lot of weird dreams ever since Pisces season started, and so I'm not at all surprised. It's very healing and spiritual, but let's just see, let's see for you, Sag, what it is that you're learning from your dreams right now, what your mind is trying to tell you. Ooh, okay. So, lots of flying cards. I feel like so many cards have been falling today. I got them all though, so that's good. People. Car out of control or speeding. This is a top 10 dream. This is kind of like Taurus's reading. And then transport. So definitely travel is being brought up here, and people. So let's read these cards. People. Some dreams are empty of people. Some are heavily populated. Frequently, people in a dream represent your own personality or preoccupation. This is true of friends and acquaintances, but it can also apply to strangers. A useful point to remember when you have a puzzling dream about someone you never met. The key to understanding might be what they say or do rather than who they are. People working together suggests an importance of cooperation. Perhaps you envy a relationship that appears to be more harmonious than yours, or perhaps you feel isolated in your job and you want more people around. People bumping into each other denotes frustration involving personal affairs, a deep-seated wish for more solitude. If there are people present when you're doing something private, it indicates insecurity or low self-esteem. Okay, so Sag, I do feel like you do better in like group situations, events, parties, you name it. You are the life of the party and everybody knows it, and people like being around you. They like talking to you. So I feel like this card is just kind of bringing up the fact that you might be feeling isolated, or you might envy other people's harmonious relationships because you're at a point where you're really wise about what you want in your love life, in your journey, in your career. So it's saying rather than feeling just envious and not moving forward. It's saying you could feel that and heal that. You could change your situation at hand. And so it's really powerful, actually. The power literally belongs to you. And it did bring up the key to all of this. Now, the car that's out of control or speeding, it's really just saying that you might have plunged into a job or relationship or life really quickly without thinking. It could even be like a vacation or travel, but it's saying you feel like you are not the driver, that someone else is controlling your life because you feel a little out of control. But that sounds kind of on point for like Sagittarius, because naturally I think Sagittarius like that like risk of like movement and change, and I think you do well with like big changes and new like travel locations, new jobs, new people. But sometimes it can make you feel powerless or out of control if it's all too much too fast. Now, the transport, it has to do with travel and progress in life. Whether you drive or navigate or are a passenger, you could be passive or take control or need to drive your own life forward. The direction and speed offers interpretive clues. Aircraft is suggesting of new experiences and excitement. Bicycles are a need for balance. Opposing forces, the need to reconcile with others. If you're in a bus or coach, this is conformity. Given the association with water, boats or ships are an exploration of your emotional life. Trains are you're too dependent on others or not flexible. But if you're the driver, then it all depends on you. Cars represent the image you present. Caravans or trailers suggest an unconventional approach. So that's very telling. I feel like these cards are, kind of telling you where you might be feeling in life. Like, how do you recover if you're out of control? But you can. Like, it's asking you to take back control of your life, to not just own your choices, but be willing to like pull back on your choices. Be like, this wasn't a move that I'm happy with anymore. Also, you just got the truth and integrity card, so I feel like it's just so on point. And the romance card, yep. So you're being asked to be truthful with yourself, to have integrity in your life, and it'll be good for your relationships. That's why it's like this sacral color. Your honesty matters. Romance, right? More of that third chakra energy, understanding. There's going to be open doors with no need for a key. And then there's going to be some doors that threw out the key, put the locks on, and are closed off for good. So you're just coming to terms with all of this. Last but not least, Sag, you got body care. Take care of yourself. Do things that nurture you, that make you feel good about yourself, that help you reclaim your life. And this is very much like heart chakra energy. So yeah, I mean, very powerful reading, Sag. I'm very proud of you. It takes a lot to come to a turning point like this, but during Pisces season, you're balancing out that fire with this watery energy, coming to terms with your emotions and your life. So Sag, happy healing, happy March. Thank you for your reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.